Hello and welcome to the stream. People are getting freaked out by advanced settings.
I don't like change.
No.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Change should be
Hue
illegal.
jitter?
Yeah,
You can jitter the hue?
it allows you to do this. Fun times.
Make a worm.
Make the
It's like
colourful
your worm on the string brush.
That is-
It's
that
like
is-
your worm on a string brush.
It's exactly how I made my worm on a string brush. You're correct.
Hell yeah. We know your secrets.
Yep. Can't hide.
Hey there.
Hey
Hi,
there.
Brush milestone, 150 strokes. I'm pretty sure I have done up more than 150 strokes just because
Yeah,
of how often I erase and redraw things.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, it's cute.
Worm on a string. Sorted.
I'm glad to see the return of the cat. It's just like, what's going on?
Go over there, next to Longcat. Oh, change!
Non cat is good. Yeah.
Puppy here, we have some musculature.
You know, just casual.
Yeah. Oh, Christy is off mic today, by the way. Just so people are aware. Here with the doodles. Off mic. And Miss is also here. Hello!
This is also here.
Yes, we have worm on a string.
Yes.
We have worm on a string. Aren't you happy?
All the new settings.
Yeah, there's
And is this
there's
murder?
advanced settings that are in beta, whatever.
Better.
You better believe it.
it.
Better believe it.
Do-do-do-do.
Yeah. Formula bag on a string.
Right, what do I draw? I didn't plan this one.
What? Chris, you need to plan things.
You always plan stuff.
Oh, speaking of planning things, I did a bit of chaos chess work today.
Oh.
Believe it
Gasp.
or not. I know, le gasp. And I had, in advance, made a to-do list of all of the things that I needed to do to make sure the game is good for release. So I worked my way through that all afternoon, and let me tell you, by the end, that to-do list was longer than when I started.
I am not surprised.
Of course
honestly.
it was.
That tracks.
That
What's
doesn't
chaos
surprise
chess?
me. I mean, this is you can't even just blame Chris on that one. That's just a general software development thing. I believe the joke is 99
Right.
bugs in the code. Fix one. Now there's 105.
Yeah. That's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
Chess.
I can guarantee I'm not adding anything new, I'm just trying to fix stuff. So
Oh, I believe you.
Yeah. Especially when you're dealing with something that has a lot of components, there can be a thing of like, right, we just need to change this one thing. What do you mean there's 50 other systems that are hinging on this one thing?
oh yeah, turns out, like, this is my biggest game I've made by far, and turns out, you know, randomly generated multiplayer game, quite tricky to program. Those two things go well together. Notoriously easy multiplayer and randomly generated.
Mm-hmm.
I still think my favorite example of coding is dumb is there's a number of games out there, particularly 3D games, where if you like speedrunners have done this thing where it's like, right, we're just going to clip through everything and see what's there. What is this giant thing? And it's like, yeah, we can't remove that. That's like the load-bearing apple or whatever. If we remove this thing, the whole thing breaks.
Yeah.
I watched a video on like how many files can you delete from Team Fortress before it stops working, and there's like a picture of a coconut in there that you can't delete. No one quite knows why.
Yeah, that's one of those things. It's like, what? Computers are just rocks we shoved electricity into, which in any other situation would make it a bunch of magic nonsense.
Yeah.
Oh, this says, apropos of nothing, how do your OCs handle being hungover?
Badly?
Well, let's see.
I'd say as a general vibe, badly.
Lushka spends most of her time with sailors and/or on a boat. I am sure she is aware of just some of the most god-awful hangover cures, which may or may not work. I'm sure some of them work in the sense that they encourage people to not drink so much because they don't want to drink that cure anymore.
Lushka, impart knowledge, please, thanks.
The only thing I have to add is that Mal does not tolerate handle being hungover. Everyone else has to handle Mal being hungover.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. Imagine Jupiter is a pathetic lump.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
People need to fan him.
Will not come out of bed for the entire day if he's hungover. It's just like, no, not happening. He will bring the drama. Just.
Hell yeah, I love that farm.
Is creature not working? Or was that just me?
No, it's Cursed Jupiter is one. You didn't do. I thought you had both, but it appears not.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's what it made me think of creature.
Oh yeah, I didn't add that, so that I was like, if I steal all of Jeeb's emotes, then there'll be nothing drawing people into chat in Jeeb's chat, and people should chat in Jeeb's chat because it's great.
There's still plenty of stuff to draw people to Chief's chat. Because Chief is good.
What?
Yeah.
No, they're saying good things about you. And we're not going to stop.
What?
Because?
No. Stop it.
No.
Get complimented, idiot.
Damn right.
How dare you? Miss will not go in chat.
Hope you feel better soon. Yeah.
Cheap chat on stream is good.
Yes, it's correct. Absolutely.
Sure. Why are we talking about that on Chris's stream?
Well, there'd be no point talking about it on your stream. Because people are already there.
Mhm. Criminal that they don't have more viewers. I can barely handle the amount of views that I have per stream. And that's like single
that's fair.
digit numbers.
That's fair. Yeah.
I've not appointed a mod yet, so I cannot, I keep forgetting to do that. So I have to do everything myself, which is not how you should stream, I think. But, you know. Whatever.
It's fine.
Share the load, do what I did, and just randomly dump it on Miss without them knowing.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I have had that happen. There was one summer where there was a streamer who was streaming a lot of a particular game they were playing and was in a very strict "hey, no spoilers" chat, and I was there pretty much every single day because it's like, hey, I'm off school, I got nothing better to do, this is a friend of a friend, and I enjoy what they do. Their reactions, at the very least, to some of the nonsense that comes up is pretty funny, and sometimes their spouse is on here too, and the two of them are mildly hilarious together. And then one day I walked in and it's like, hey, wait a minute, where did the sword come from?
Mhm.
Sometimes you choose the sword, other times the sword chooses you. By which I mean the streamer chooses you to have a sword. Get back into bed, miss.
Yeah.
Put down the sword.
No.
Right. I've drawn Wormleberg on a string. What am I drawing now?
I mean, you could.
I got a string.
I don't see why not.
You've not given him googly eyes.
And I love it. It's very good. I do love it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I was wondering
No,
who
no.
you were drawing exactly. Yeah, I see it. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I just got a brush milestone thing, and I wasn't even drawing.
Yeah, it's a shared thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Hungover OC. So just Mal.
Yeah, just draw Mal.
Just draw Mal. Where'd the cat go?
Gone.
No!
I mean, he's here.
It's
but...
it's hidden. It's hidden.
The layer is just hidden.
Yeah.
But the layer can be turned back on.
Yes, it is a mood.
Mood camp.
I now have a problem. How do I draw not from reference again?
Yeah.
Yay.
If you ever figure that out, could you share? I've been trying to figure that out for ages.
You did say it would happen.
Yeah, I did.
Well-
I knew it would happen because this is what always happens. But it's like, how draw?
If you ever figure that out, millions of artists would love to know.
Yes.
Start with Mogs, work backwards. See, that's funny to me because Mogs being the example, seeing as Mogs has both the best and worst anatomy.
Yeah.
You mean worse? Been studying Moggs' anatomy all weekend. To try and learn.
Don't study Mox's anatomy too closely.
Well, if the last
Oh,
picture's anything to go by, it's mostly tid and leg.
Yeah, no, that's accurate. It's tid, leg, and then big eye, big mouth. That's it. That's Mog.
Yep. What's wrong with that?
What's
Nothing
wrong
with
with that? Blue hair, yeah, also vital part of Mogs, I suppose.
True. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get Stranger Things Steve hair in there or it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Does he also have floof hair?
He does. Yes. Very
Ah.
floofy.
Very floof.
Mm.
Good for him.
Now I kind of want to try to draw him. So thank you
Yeah.
for that, man.
Hell yeah.
I was going to try to draw murder, but no, I also want to try to draw Steve.
Murderbot would just hate being in the Stranger Things situation.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that
Yeah,
80s
it would.
hair.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it's very floofy.
That is the 80sest quiff I've ever seen.
I mean,
80s.
watch.
80sest.
Watch,
That's a word.
like-
Trust me.
It is set in the 80s, so yeah. if you want like a ton of 80s nostalgia, seriously, watch Stranger Things.
Yeah,
It
one of the
is
things they sort
incredibly
of
nostalgic. Yeah.
they went pretty hard on is like everyone is pretty much dressed with like, yeah, that's sort of what you'd expect to see from someone in the 80s.
Yeah, the hair, the
and
dress,
hairstyles.
the music, everything. It's very, very 80s, yes. And it's set in the 80s, so tracks. And yes, he does have like a sailor outfit. It's because of the job he has. At one point, he does spend a whole season basically dressed as a sailor. Yay!
I guess.
It's great. I love it.
I know that. I've seen that one.
That's Eddie. Yeah. He's very good.
He
They're
plays
both-
the D&D, doesn't he?
He does play the D&D. Yes,
That's all I
that's fair.
That's
I mean,
based on
ye-
like what I've seen from Tumblr fanfics. He
Mhm.
likes the D&D. It's
Yeah.
his one character trait.
And
He
Metallica,
does
right?
like the D&D. Probably.
No, no. Are we talking
He
about
does
are we
like
talking about
D&D.
Quiff or are we talking about metal?
The metal? What?
What?
Oh, just
Yes.
been told Metallica's a thing. Quiff's a jock, so not Metallica. I'm still not entirely sure what a jock is. Himbo, I know
Sporty
that one.
person.
I know Himbo.
Well,
I got
jock
that.
is sports, into sports.
Right.
Yeah.
Very active, athletic. That's what
I'm
jock is.
using crunchy sounds to say that yes, Metallica is a thing with Eddie.
Yay, thank
He
you.
plays
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
electric guitar and has a whole
Oh yeah, that's
like
yeah.
a Enter Sandman or something.
That
With
is a song?
Justin.
Yeah, that does sound right. Also, you sound fine, Christy, for what it's worth.
I do?
I don't have any problem. Yeah, you sound fine.
Yay!
Yeah.
yeah. This is
And
just
he is metal. Yes. Yeah, he does. He is big into music too. Yeah, not just D&D.
that looks like a BC Rich. I have not thought about BC Rich in a decade.
Oh, this is funny.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
You want a spiky?
I do like
You want
that.
a guitar that looks like it's going to impale you if you drop it? Get BC Rich.
Oh yeah.
Metallica
That's
signed a guitar
awesome.
for the actor. Oh, that's neat.
That's so cool. I still need to finish season 4 of Stranger Things. I just remembered that.
It's very spooky but very good.
Yes, I have watched most of it. I just have to watch the last couple episodes. But yeah. I won't say any names or anything, but I watched up to an episode where near the end, there was a fun moment where a bad guy got like just smacked into a wall and beaten a bit. And it was like a perfect 10-second time loop where on Netflix, if you like go back, push like the back 10 seconds thing, you can see it just the start of it with like the good person going, no, we're not doing this, and then bam, and I just kept watching that on a 10-second time loop for I don't even know how long. It was a long time. I just kept replaying that scene over and over and over again. Like, this made me very happy. And that was as far as I got in season 4. But I will
That's as much
finish
as you needed.
it.
Right. I'm drawing to end with a hangover. What's next? Fawn. Fawn.
Phone?
Satyr. Fawn. Fawn Satyr.
Fawn!
Big
Or
ears.
Satyr? Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah.
Friend.
I don't know what it is yet, but it has big ears.
It's cute. That's what it is.
It is cute.
Cute. Give him a boop.
No.
You'll give him a boop.
Aw.
It's very cute, though.
Well, I'm glad. I'm trying to figure out ways to make them fucked up. So.
Excellent. Love that.
I mean, something can be cute and also fucked up.
Absolutely.
True,
Yeah.
but I want them visually well, hey!
Now, the
Grabby
question
hands,
is,
grabby jumpy hands.
did
This is a
Chris
fan.
quickly draw a hand, or was that from a... Is that yet another stamp that we are not aware of?
Oh no, Chris drew it. I was watching on stream. Chris just drew that real quick.
For the bit.
Yep.
There's one thing I know how to draw. It's a cartoon hand, glove hand pointing, because I grew up with Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah.
And you see that bloody
Yeah.
everywhere.
You do see that everywhere, yeah.
Freckles!
Yes. Felt important to their character.
Super important. Very important. Yes.
The best character trait.
Yeah, I agree. This is correct.
Miss has
Actually, no,
grown
actually,
eyes
no.
to look at this.
This has grown eyes. So move it down a little so Christy has more space.
No. I'm taking up a lot of space.
And I'm
Oh,
taking
it's-
up little space, so.
Hello, Star Raymond.
Oh, Strubin.
Hello, Stripperman.
Hope you're doing well.
How do I fuck up this fluff guy?
Now let's fuck him up.
Let's fuck him up.
Give him to Miss.
Miss, how do I fuck up this fluff boy? Visually. Maybe also emotionally, but, you know.
If you're gonna do physically, do it off stream. Terms of service and all that. I'll put that in your Mogs gallery.
I mean,
Ooh.
you could always give it goat pupils.
True.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? You don't be mean to acting like that.
Mouth on ribs.
Like proper gaping dragon-esque. Old Gabe.
Good old Gabe.
Good old Gabe.
Her bestie
Good
Gabe.
old Gabe.
Oh, side of ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ribs poke out like teeth.
That's cursed thought.
You can use them as a clothes hanger.
Mm.
But good excuse to go topless, because you try wearing anything that doesn't get torn to shreds. When your ribs poke out, you know?
Okay. Okay.
We have to just wear those
Bless you.
That has been
tops
trying to
that
come
are
out for 2
essentially
minutes.
just like piece of cloth that's just tied around the neck and then put in front of the torso and then tied around the back at the bottom.
Okay.
Similar idea, not exactly what I'm thinking of, but yeah.
Also, I realised I was still muted on stream when I said an apron.
No, that's fine.
Flemish. What?
So I turned Cheeb's other layer on my end, and it's just really funny to see this fucked up torso being drawn, and then right next to it we have the change cat.
I didn't know you could turn it on your own.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Is this what you had in mind, Miss? When you said fucked up torso? I hope it is.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, I made a fatal error in saying that it should be the ribs, in the middle of the ribs, because then how would tits, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Gotta have room for kids.
Absolutely, yeah.
Can't even remember the basic fundamentals of character design.
Mm-hmm.
Important for Miss. Just.
Yeah.
Now reminding me of a character from a webcomic I used to read that finished a
Absolutely.
while ago.
Very, very important addition. Nice.
No, I'm trying, Miss.
Long now.
I'm trying.
I'm doing a stretchy. Yeah. Good stretchy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ooh,
I
buff.
clicked on the pencil brush instead of the brush, and I just got a very large square.
Oh yeah, square.
Oh yeah, that happens.
Yeah, I don't know if you were here, Miss, when your edition was added.
Yeah.
A little floof tail for you.
The floopy tail, yeah. Very, very vital and important addition.
Look good.
Crimps, stop drawing on a hidden layer.
It's not my fault. You try and click on any UI element in Aggie with its stylus and it just goes, maybe. This was complaining at me for trying to draw on a hidden layer. I was like, I've been trying to click the right layer and it doesn't want me to.
Stop it.
What a hands.
Who knows?
Miserable pile of secrets. What?
You're correct, though.
Miserable pile of sinew. And then we-
Clashing of bone and sinew. Sounds of battle.
Hurt me
Sorry.
more.
I knew you'd get it. More snake.
More.
Anyway, that's Metal Gear Solid.
That was
That was King Vader.
King Vader. I
And,
couldn't remember if it was King
it
Vader
was,
or the other
it
one.
was King Vader. No, I don't remember what we called Vamp. Oh, no, not Vamp. Psycho Mantis. Actually, I think we called him.
James Bondage.
It was like a play on James Bond. It was James Bondage. That's it. Yeah, James Bondage. And then, yeah.
And you
Greg-
know, as silly as that name is, I also wouldn't blink twice if there was a Metal Gear Solid character named
Oh.
that.
Yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Like, whole chat was trying to meme and be silly, but it's like, no, you don't understand.
Yeah, no, correct though.
It was Kojima we're talking
Kojima
about.
would do this. Heck yeah, catch up on the Liza P.
He.
Catch up
hope-
on
and I-
the pee.
And I hope that the birthday was good. Yep.
What Mal's doing at the moment is trying to work out how his arms work.
That is fair.
You know, hilariously, considering that Mal does make clothing, including their own clothing, it wouldn't surprise me if Mal has had the moment of how the fuck do arms work?
Yeah, no, that tracks.
Because I know I've had that feeling when either making or being the doll for someone making an outfit, and it's like, how the fuck do torsos work?
Yeah.
How the
Okay.
heck do arms work? Why are shoulders a thing?
As an artist, I never have that feeling.
I have that feeling constantly. I'm a fucking artist. That feeling never fucking goes away.
I mean, just draw things that don't necessarily need to follow human anatomy, and you're golden.
Exactly. Yeah, Miss has the
Zoo-
right idea. With
Exactly,
torsos,
yeah.
you have to take the mouth into consideration.
True, very true.
Just draw slimes all the time, and it can be whatever shape you want.
Also true.
Yeah. Yep.
I did draw flame today, so I'm following that advice.
Chibi lied.
Called
Correct.
out.
Correct. Yes.
Speaking of slimes, I'm gonna draw a slime.
Oh
Slime.
yeah.
Also, speaking of slimes, don't know if anyone paid attention to it because I don't know how many people here also do the Dragon Quests, but
Yeah.
the Dragon Quest games are finally becoming free from mobile only.
Yeah. I saw. Yeah. Very
Now,
exciting.
granted, it's because they're apparently deciding to remake the first 3 games,
Mm-hmm.
and they've stuck a $60 price tag on it, but,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. True.
something.
Mm-hmm.
And to be perfectly honest, those old games probably needed some updates to mechanics anyway. Because, boy howdy.
This is being rude in chat.
Miss being rude.
This
Uh,
being
Doesn't
rude.
sound-
It is a very good game series. Dragon Quest game series. Okay.
Yes. If you played the games as a child, you might have seen them under the title of Dragon Warrior,
Warrior.
instead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Indeed,
I don't
indeed.
know if it was the same problem over on your side of the pond, but for some reason on our side of the pond, when they were first released, there was a weird thing with the name, and they had to get called something else.
Yeah.
And
But yeah, they're good games.
for the longest time, a good chunk of them were they had been released on the older games had been released on modern systems, and when I do say the older games, I mean the first versions of many of these games were on the NES, not SNES, NES. But by modern systems, I mean Android and iPhone.
Yeah.
SNES.
And it's interesting because the Dragon Quest games sort of flop back and forth between the character has no character and you can just sort of recruit whatever, to it's now a character-driven RPG where everyone has a certain class.
Mm-hmm.
And various levels in between. So, like, 1, which is one of the ones being remade, has a silent protagonist who does not have a name and continuing through the storyline does not have a name. 2 has 3 characters that you can name, and they have some level of character, but not a lot, but they do, like, have a specific job that they do. So, like, 1 is just a swordsman, 1 is just a mage, and 1 is sort of red magey in between.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 3rd game is, well, the hero. You have the hero, unnamed hero, and then everyone else in the party is whatever you want. You hire them.
Nice.
Versus 11, the most recent version of it, most recent game that was released quite a few years back. It did have a release on the 3DS, but then they made a new release of it on Switch and PC, where your entire party is a character with a name, except for the hero. You can name the hero, but everyone else has a name and has a specific job and backstory.
Yeah.
Though you can sort of, like, mix and match skills. It's got a system not exactly like FF12, where you've got, like, can pick whatever jobs you want, but, like, each character has certain skill trees where it's like, we can focus this character on one-handed swords or axes or whatever. So yeah. And then everything in between. So we've got some games where it's like, oh, we have characters of specific classes and they start out in a specific thing, but you can change them. So you can just have an all-mage party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Also, how did Hazel pronounce SNES?
SNES.
Nice. Well done,
As
Hazel.
opposed to the
Indeed.
correct pronunciation, which is SNES.
No.
Yes.
But
No.
consider. No.
Consider. That's what I called it when I was a wee lad.
Consider I could call it an SNES when I was a wee lad. Or
I mean,
lass.
both are correct. Saying SNES means that it's like, right, this is just the first letters of each of the things of the title of like what the system is called, but also humans have a tendency to go, cool. This looks almost like a word. Let's just call it a word because that's faster.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And it's
Enough.
funny.
If
And
nothing.
if you do it enough, it becomes its own word. Like scuba.
Oh, was that an acronym?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Ah, I didn't
scuba
know.
is an acronym. And now it's just also a word. Yeah, it's like self-contained underwater breathing apparatus, I think.
Yeah. Something like that, yeah.
I think I
And
got
so
that in a
it's
Trivial
scuba
Pursuit
gear.
question
Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus gear.
Oh.
But instead of calling it SCUBA, we say scuba, because that's faster.
Laser as well as another one.
Laser.
Laser.
Also,
Indeed.
because SCUBA is too close to SCP, and that's scary.
Yeah. I think that's what
I
they
mean, to
also
be
took
fair,
into consideration.
Scuba gear has existed before, way before SCP was a thing, but
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Way before people knew SCP was a thing.
Ew.
Yeah.
Mm.
Don't do that.
I mean, if you want to go the route of all stories already exist and we're just writing stuff down as we go. But no, that's a weird young philosophy thing. We're not going to get into that.
No, I'm going on the philosophy of the SCP was a secret organization for long before the stories were out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I have a new monster boy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Ogs has a
good.
friend.
Well,
It's
that's
very good.
okay.
You're a monster
I
boy.
think I see toe beans.
Yeah,
Yes.
beans.
Good.
Paws.
He got them beans.
Beans.
I
Very
like
good.
how we started with like goat ears or sheepy ears, and then it's like, but what if lion paws?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the, what if mouth rips?
Yeah. No, that's not normal. I think every sheep has those.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's
No, it's
just a
how they,
standard sheep thing.
That's completely normal. Don't question it.
Don't
kind of
put your
the-
finger in there.
Yeah, no.
regurgitation and rechewing. I don't know what it's called in English system.
Do you reckon things taste differently in each mouth?
Do what things?
Have you got two mouths, one in your stomach, one in your face, right? Do you reckon things taste different? I mean, they would do because a lot of taste is smell, isn't it? You know, I don't think they have a nose there. They might do. I don't know.
I mean, I guess it also depends on if
no.
there's a tongue and if it's the same kind of tongue.
Also, just for the hell of it, if I zoom in like that, That's just the whole face.
No.
Hi there.
Chris, no.
I can't resist nipple eyes. It's...
You're valid. Incredibly valid.
If you can misinterpret like nostrils, eyebrows, nipples, anything as eyes, I will do so.
How
Absolutely.
dare you.
I expect nothing less, honestly.
Get some reference ideas.
Reference ideas. On this stream, how dare you?
Speaking of ideas, I put a little spammy block of text in Discord regarding starting a new draw through during these Sunday streams.
Yeah.
And
I have not seen that. Sorry.
that's right. It got very
It's in
quickly
the Hangout chat.
replaced with all
Yeah,
of
it
the
got
other stuff,
covered up.
and I didn't pin it
A
because I'm
Hangout
like
chat.
that.
Yeah. Pin it.
I think I've got to scroll up.
Well,
You
give
always search for
somebody
it.
else the ability to pin it or something. True, that too.
Right, there it is.
Yeah.
But
Go
anyway,
on. Yeah.
so the shoulder. Want to do a draw through. This seems to be the best slot to do it, but I want to do it in such a way that people can still have this kind of vibe of just sort of, if they want to just draw in a corner, they can. And we were talking about like the closest thing to that is something like Project Via, but Project Via wasn't really successful as an idea. Then you have something like 16 Symbols, where we could follow a story, but you could still just doodle random things.
I think part of the reason Project Via had so many issues is we tried to do too much.
Yeah.
I think like something to Project Via, but with like the structure of 16 symbols could really,
I
you
agree,
know.
yeah.
Okay, well this is where my random, poorly thought out and probably awful idea that I came up with today comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Don't sell
which
yourself
is-
short yet.
It's one of the ideas, one of the many ideas on my extremely long one-day to-do list that I have, and I thought, oh, maybe this could work, because theoretically, it's an idea that's sort of built to be done by multiple people. It allows people to just go off into their own corner and do what they want. It allows people to involve any of their own personal interests. And we can just, and it has a narrative and a story that we can do, which is randomly generated series of Doctor Who. Because
that's fine.
I like that.
episodes of Doctor Who are just whatever the hell you want them to be.
Yeah, they are.
You want to do a space story with walking bubble wrap, you can do that. You want to achieve, you want to do a story set in the Renaissance where all the philosophers turned out to be aliens, you can do that.
Yay!
You know?
Hell yeah.
That
You can-
dream.
Truly.
It's a show that doesn't know what its own genre is, so you can just work with whatever you want. You don't need to know any of the backstory because most of the episodes don't care about it.
And sometimes actively rewrite them.
Yep. And you don't have to know anything about the show because, you know, basically there's a time traveler in a box who goes around getting into scrapes, trying to help people. Basically it.
And we don't have to have consistent character designs either.
Nope.
Because the Doctor doesn't have a consistent character design.
True. Very true.
Everyone gets to design a doctor.
Mhm.
Well, I was sort of trying to work out, like, because I like the idea of randomly generated episode names. So we get given an episode name called, you know, The Banishment of Bingle, and we're like, okay, what does that mean? You know, this episode's just called Snap. Cool. But also we could like randomly generate like character descriptions or an alien description or whatever. Because unlike most science fiction, there is no consistency of alien design in Doctor Who. You can do whatever the hell you want.
Excuse me, most of them are humans in bad costumes.
Yeah, but some of them are humans in weird fiberglass domes as well.
And some
I
of them are
mean-
trash cans.
That's just sort of how it goes. If you look at old Trek, not only are most of the aliens just humans with bad makeup, there's some of the aliens that it's just kind of like they just put a horn on a dog and let it loose on set.
Yay,
That's-
best day on set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's legitimately, God, I don't even remember what the alien is called, but you'll see pictures floating around of, I think it's usually Spock who's like holding that quote unquote alien, and it's just a small fluffy dog that's wearing a horn. It's just got a hat on.
Has there been anything like that in Doctor Who? Probably. But anyway, yeah, it's a possibility.
Okay.
I don't know to what extent we want to randomize things or just leave it up to us to have an idea. But again, it's one of...
Is there a sorry?
No, no.
Is there a Doctor Who episode randomizer, or do you have to create one?
I tried making one a while ago, and it came up with some real weird results, so I'm going to have to tweak it. Are they still in Discord? Yes. If you go to the Crispy's Tedious Devlog channel, there were some good ones in there, like Girl Action, Help the Idiot.
I like that.
Great start.
Yeah.
Not 34,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a
not
dangerous title.
34.
Yeah, dangerous
Not
title.
34. Yeah.
End kill.
Life in B flat.
Yeet the orb.
Classic.
White and orange.
So yeah, it needs a bit of tweaking, but that was my first attempt. So I can make my own title generator. I don't know how closely to mimic the format that you're going to end up with a lot of like Day of the Gnomes or something. Titles of episodes. The Blank of the Blank. But also just ones that are like, you know, shush.
Shush.
Shush, why not? I mean, there's to go alongside, you know, Blink and Listen and Boom and all the other ones. can't think of any more. But there are more.
Mm-hmm.
Kablam. Blink, listen, boom, kablam.
Sure.
Anyway, my point being is this is an idea. I'm throwing it out there. You don't even have to involve the Doctor in an episode if you don't want to. You could just write your own story that has nothing to do with anything else.
Yeah, and I mean, that's also something Doctor Who does, to the point of there's whole side series about characters that appeared in Doctor Who and then went
Yeah.
off to do their own thing.
Hey there, Torchwood, how you doing? But yeah, and Sarah
Torchwood,
Jane Chronicles.
Sarah Jane,
Or Sarah Jane Adventures.
Class.
Yeah.
I'm sure there were more.
I actually have some Torchwood posters right on my wall, right next to me.
You want to bring back Captain Jack? You do it.
I mean, he's there. He is a constant. He is a fixed point. But I don't know. We'll see. I want to bring back the other characters who are not fixed points.
Yeah.
I love them, but yeah, I'm not gonna go into that.
Yeah, I just thought it'd be a fun thing because, like, you can sort of everyone because Doctor Who is written by just a bunch of people all chipping in episode ideas and doing their own
Yes.
thing. So it makes sense we could just all have our own episodes, and if you want, you
Yeah.
can just go in a corner and doodle things for your, episode, like characters or places or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and we can all chat about stories and how to, if we want to, connect them together. We don't have to. Doctor Who, they barely try doing that normally. Basically an anthology show. But it's an idea that I had today and didn't think out very much.
No, that's fair. It's a good idea. I like it.
But yes, as ideas for draw three sort of things, interactive ones, that can go on the pile with, something else like 16 Symbols, or the randomly generated murder mystery was on the cards as an idea.
Yeah. They're all good ideas.
So feel free to have a think about what you'd want to get involved in, or just ignore and doodle on the sidelines.
I mean, the fun thing is if we're having it as a random Doctor Who episode's background, that means your episode could involve any of these other things.
Exactly.
True. Very true.
You could do a murder mystery. They did do a murder mystery episode, actually. Agatha Christie was in it. I mean, she wasn't in it. She's dead, but fictionalized version of Agatha Christie was it.
Okay. Sure.
Someone played Agatha Christie.
Mm-hmm.
Also, because it's Doctor Who, it doesn't matter if you don't like science fiction, because Doctor Who is barely science fiction. There was a recent episode where there were goblins in a flying wooden ship, and the explanation was they run on coincidences. Sci-fi, everyone.
Indeed.
I'm back.
That's-
Sorry,
Hello.
Welcome back.
just
Run on
disappeared.
coincidence.
You're back. You're back. You're really, really back.
I mean that's right up there with the Warhammer 40k.
Yeah.
Orcs are orcs can mildly warp reality, but they don't know this. So there's enough orcs that are convinced of something. It's just true because that's how orcs work. Which is still just my absolute favorite bit of lore building for that world.
It's great.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, nice brush.
You're doing brushes.
Heck yeah.
Toe approved. Good.
Excellent. Good. As it should be.
I think Miss broke.
Miss Broke?
Yeah,
What?
Miss Broke.
maybe. Well done. You broke, miss.
You're welcome.
And she's beautiful.
Aww. She's so cute.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So yes, we were talking about October Noir on a morning stream, and
Ooh,
I was
nice.
talking about how I've been writing a bunch of stuff for it, and how some characters have made it in there, including Jethro, the scarecrow from 16 Symbols.
Nice.
And I realised that if M is also in there, then I would have two tall, silent, lanky, clumsy scarecrows.
I don't see a problem with that. Actually, like,
But for-
seriously, though.
For the sake of anyone who doesn't know these characters, I thought I'd better change M into something else. And we talked about possibilities, and somebody mentioned Satyr or Fawn. Which is why, Miss, I asked you whether or not you'd be up for Miss having M having a fluffy tail.
For Miss having a fluffy tail.
Miss already has a
I
fluffy
mean,
tail. We
Miss already has a fluffy
Yeah,
tail.
true.
This is just a fact.
Just a fact of life.
Yes, I thought I'd explore this idea. I've been doing a bunch of noir sketches before this, so I thought I'd carry on.
Yeah.
For Emma's
Absolutely.
perfection.
Agreed.
It works well with the nose. The nose is good.
Mhm.
I'm not sure how to do the horns just yet, but feels like they should be just as chaotic as the hair. Always fluff. Now, what if?
Of course, this also means there could potentially be a joke about, well, M needs a haircut, time to get the shears out. And if you have ever seen a professional shear a sheep, they go in and make some cuts, and then it's like you've just sort of, it looks like you have just peeled the sheep.
Mhm.
And then we can have July make handmade yarn from M's. M got a haircut, and now July has a new project. Oh no, save us all.
Yeah.
There's also the fun fact of goats being naturally, known for their steadiness. Being able to like climb the side of dams and stuff without falling off, and then there's just M who's falling over everything.
Emma's a mood. I understand that immensely.
BFFs. Get the friends. Look at them. Oh, a little nose ring. Didn't see that before.
Yeah, I added it later, so.
Nice.
Yeah. What's the Kira? Who you drawing?
I am drawing Murderbot, and it is trying its best not to. It would very much like it if you did not stare at it directly. That's why it's looking off in the. Like, it does not
Mood.
maintain eye contact. It does not want to. And so it is Murderbot and one of their friends, begrudgingly. They don't want friends. They have friends. It has friends, but yeah. And a couple of like little drones. Stop. I will move it. But it has little drones buzzing around. Is actually what it's looking through.
Murderbot is perceiving the slime. The slime is also perceiving Murderbot.
It's fine.
Yes, that is one of
Or
the things with
a
Murderbot.
interpretation of it anyway. I don't know. But yeah. I can. Hell yeah. Damn right. Yeah.
I can take him.
And I love that. Absolutely, yes.
In a fight, right?
In a fight, yeah. Definitely in a fight. Don't know what you all were thinking. I meant in a fight. For sure.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
In a fight, totally. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Look, once you've been adopted into the Chibto universe, it was bound to head.
You
in this
never go
direction.
back.
Sure.
I am perfectly fine with the existence of horny stories and AUs. I mostly just find it very funny how prevalent the in fight, right? Meme has become.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I could take him in a fight, right? Right? And I do love that. Pulling up a reference photo because I still want to draw something else. And this one I actually can pull up a reference photo instead of just drawing from what I think.
Yeah, the only canonical depictions we have of Murderbot
Are
are
the
the
covers.
covers, but also
And
the
it's
covers aren't
wearing a
canonical
yeah.
because it's always got the armor on in the cover, and it doesn't have the armor anymore in the box.
It loses the armor in the very first novella. It does not have the armor in any other book, but it's depicted with it in on every single cover. Yeah. So that's fun.
Also, the Murderbot book covers are more interesting than a lot of other covers because whoever did the cover design was like, let's make something interesting instead of just clip art cover version 3.
Yep. I do like the covers. They are very neat.
And yes, that will continue to be something I'm salty about.
That's fair. Very fair.
Whoops, what did I do there?
What? Oh, what?
I think you accidentally clicked on the in-app chat.
I
There's a
didn't
little
notice
thing popped
anything.
up of
I
like,
assigned my layer to Chi somehow.
No,
I
you still
don't
have
know.
layers.
Oh, I just assigned their own layer to them. Okay.
You assigned Jeeb's layers to Jeeb? What? How dare you?
and mine just
Oh,
popped
wow.
up saying Kiro's layer was assigned to Kiro, and it's like, cool.
What? Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay.
Not strictly wrong, but
No.
Yeah, not wrong, but also like not currently relevant. Like, yes, that is their layer. They've
no.
been on that layer.
Yeah. I have accidentally. I tried to like. I had 2 layers for my Murderbot drawing. For one for Murderbot, one for the woman who's there. It's talking to. And then I tried to merge them, and it took me a while to figure out how the fuck do you merge. And I thought I messed up a couple layers for some people or something, but no, it seems fine, and it's confusing.
everything
It took
is
me
reversible.
an embarrassingly long amount of time to figure out where the merge layer thing was.
Isn't it a weird
No,
thing?
it's not embarrassing.
That's clipping. Oh yeah, it's the scissor one. Yeah, we talked about how unintuitive it is that merge is
Yeah.
a scissor.
Also,
some
just
reason.
finding the scissors, because I don't know what it looks like for you guys, but on iPad, it's like I have to look at the 3. It's like a 3-dot option with an arrow, and then it's one of those things. If you toggle that, it's like transfer down
Right.
layer or merge down layer, and yeah, it's weird. I had to find that first, and then yeah, it's the scissors, which that doesn't really make sense. Yeah.
He is Devil Mount, whose anatomy is not cooperating.
Oh, what else is new?
Fair enough.
Let's go with it. But yes, to refer to something earlier that for some reason I told myself that I'd already referred to, but didn't. I'm glad you like Mal's pointy ears, Smith.
Yeah, I like them too. They're very good.
Deliberately,
All
deliberately,
cute ears.
Yeah.
deliberately going for a sort of devilly sort of pointy ear thing with his normal
It
design,
is-
let alone when he's a devil.
Yeah, and it is noticeable. I noticed it as well in like his normal design and stuff. And
I
it's
am-
very good.
I'm very subtle in giving Mal pointy ears and Rufus big round ears and Stoic square ears.
Mhm.
You are subtle, but also we
And you just can't
Study
see
your
ears
art.
most of the time.
Yeah.
yeah, true. M has ears.
I guess you will in fawn mode.
Mhm.
Big floppy ears.
Think floppy- How about that? How's that working?
The biggest, the floppiest.
Something in between.
Big floppy ears, but also the hair is just that fuzzy, so you can't see them anyway.
We don't have a liquefy tool yet, right?
I don't think so, no.
Good.
No, but in the advanced settings, there's an option that's got a placeholder that's currently grayed out as being worked on called wet edges.
Oh, interesting.
Wet edges?
That's more for like watercolor, I think.
I hope so, because wet edges is
Oh no,
a way.
Christy will become even more powerful.
Oh yes, Christy will become even more powerful.
Powerful
Hell
than
yeah.
you could possibly imagine.
hmm
Hmm.
Hmm?
Attempted to make Mal look like a kind of 1930s flapper. But
Do
ended up
it.
just sort of making him look like an ancient Greek twink somehow. I
Oh.
don't know how it happened.
No, I see it. I do see what you were intending, and I also do see that too. I see both.
I mean,
Cute.
why not both?
yeah, why not both?
We're not so-
I think you just need to add lots of sparkles and then it
Yeah.
will be fine.
Yeah, make it shiny.
Yeah, part of it would be the coloring, which isn't going to be happening much here, considering you're just doing things in purple. Although hilariously, the headband does make it look like the horns are just fake.
Yeah, I was thinking, how exactly does a headband work with horns? Do they go in front, behind? I don't know. Guess it depends where the horns go. Oh, I have just realised
Yeah.
that means Mal and M, horn and tail buddies.
Yeah,
Aw, cute.
love that for them.
He also gets to wear heels because he
Gwen
doesn't have
has
to walk.
socks on.
Yeah, I was trying to work out how to do socks with hooves. I think I worked it
They're
out.
little leg warmers.
Yeah,
Cute.
I know.
Yeah, leg warmers.
So, Cheeb, does Fawn Friend have a name?
Not yet. I'm taking naming suggestions. I don't have a name in mind. I just came up with them.
That suggests Mika? Mika? I'm gonna go with Mika. Because they can be
Mika.
brown, they can be blue, they could be violet. Sky. It's better than my suggestion, which was Ike.
Ike.
Ike, full name Ike Antikim.
What?
I can take him.
Oh. God damn it.
I said Mrs. was better. Playing a fun but janky game. What are you playing? Is it Life?
That is a janky
Burn
game.
on life.
How do you win at that game?
Yeah.
Who knows?
You don't.
By surrounding yourself with wonderful friends and having great times.
By outliving your enemies.
That too.
That too.
Two very different answers.
Both correct, though.
The surrounding yourself with friends and having good times is planning the downfall of your enemy.
Exactly. Yes.
Wave tail.
Wave tail.
Wave tail. Of course, Miss is playing that. It's got the word tail in it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, but it's a different kind of tail.
That looks pretty. And surfing adventures.
Nice.
Well, sea skating, apparently. My apologies.
It sounds fun. We'll look it up later.
It's the only thing that works as intended in the game. That's good.
Nice.
And this is why, when you try and fix things in a game, your to-do list gets longer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're drawing the Stranger
Yes,
Things
I'm
lad.
drawing the Stranger Things. Yes, I'm trying to anyway.
A Stranger
Little sailor
Things.
outfit.
What's his sailor outfit? He's a good sailor.
Little
Speaking of
sailor
sailing.
boy.
Yeah, I am making an attempt.
Yeah, it's good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, Kira.
I've been-
We in our
I've been wanting to draw him for a while, but yeah. What?
and now you have.
No, I
Now you
have.
are
I
rather
can't.
present tense.
I can't tell yet if it's good or bad, but we'll see if I have regrets when I'm done. What were you saying?
Well, if you're an artist, you'll look at it and go, "Oh no."
I want to
Um,
delete it immediately. That was my feeling with the Murderbot drawing too. I wanted to delete it immediately. That's part of the process, isn't it? But what were you saying earlier?
Excellent question.
That's okay. Get back to me on that, I guess.
Oh yes, we came across some of your art in Dragon Lord's Odyssey RPG.
What? Oh, Karina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we met
Yeah.
Karina. And I was like, that's
That's
Kira.
old
what?"
Karina.
Yeah, I really enjoyed drawing her. Both as like the little icon tokens with the 4 characters, and then the full length version of her. I really enjoyed drawing those. I'm
Yeah.
glad. Yeah. She seems like a very fun character from what I've heard. And,
She is best
like
girl.
stronger than the party or something.
Last time she was definitely, yeah.
At least for the last time, yeah, not necessarily this time, but yeah.
We don't know what's gonna happen this time, but last time she was very much like, why are we the heroes? When
That's
she's right here.
fair. And
Dark is critting every other roll. We
And I
haven't been
remember-
able to hit anything.
Another thing that I don't, it probably came up in the campaign, but it's just something I remember from when Dark was telling me about her, is that she has 2 dads. So I love that for her.
Yay, she does.
Yeah, she's very fun. I enjoy drawing her. I'm glad that she came back and that you like her.
Yeah. I love Karina personally. Just
Nice,
10 out of 10. Good art,
excellent.
great character, can actually hit things.
Love that for her, honestly. Excellent.
Aggie, if you could remove the squares, please, so I can draw. Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been doing that a lot. Or Magma, not Aggie, but yeah,
Yeah, right. Oops.
Maggie.
Maggie. Yeah.
Cute.
also, I think I mentioned this on the morning streams, but have yet to mention it here. We finished our Dishonored RPG. Jeeb's Dishonored RPG.
Yeah, it's done.
Indeed.
We're gonna be doing the Borderlands next.
Yeah.
Punkers and Badasses. Or honestly, retelling of Borderlands 3.
I believe Dark referred to it as the
Yeah.
cheap make.
The cheap make of Dishonored 3, yes. I mean, Borderlands 3. What the fuck? Brain.
The cheap make of Dishonored
Words.
3. That's impressive.
That is very
Yeah,
impressive,
just
yeah.
making Dishonored 3.
No,
making
Borderlands
an entire
3.
new game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fun thing about the Dishonored RPG, well, lots of fun things about the Dishonored RPG. Jeeb's good at making characters. Who'd have thought?
Yeah,
But-
very fun characters.
But one of my favorite things is the very last roll of the game was a double
Oh, yeah.
critical failure.
Yeah. And right before I made that roll, Cheap said, "You never
Yeah.
know when there'll be a critical failure." Like those
Yes.
are the exact words.
That did
And
happen.
I made the roll, and I rolled 2 20s, which is in the Dishonored RPG rules. You don't want to roll high; you want to roll low. That is a critical fail. That is a 0. But we also have
The
like,
outsider's always watching. It's
the
me.
outsider's also always watching, but also the outsider gives us like void points or something where we can like once or twice or however many void points we have, we can go, actually no, that's a critical success instead.
Mhm.
And
I did that,
the
but
outsider was generous.
Just
yeah.
casually warp reality, and it's like, right, no, we're
No,
flipping
no.
that.
That's not
Yeah.
entertaining.
I am blaming the outsider for that critical failure though. Absolutely. He was listening.
He was listening, and he said, "You know what would be funny?"
Let's do that. Yeah. And also it is very bad critical failure too, because I don't know how many people here remember Dishonored well enough, but weepers, zombies that are very bad, and you want to stay away from them because they will bite and infect you. They're just very bad. You just want to kill them at a distance. We couldn't really kill these ones at a distance because they had like whale oil bombs strapped to them, and we were in a place that was full of whale oil, so big boom.
Yeah.
But there was some canisters of diluted cure that would sedate them a bit, and my character was trying to, while the others were distracting them with melee combat, trying to stay away from their teeth and like acid and stuff, or vomit and stuff. My character tried to syringe one of them, the only one that was left standing, to sedate it so we could kill it quietly and safely without the risk of explosion or fire. And it failed real bad, and it was going to bite Minerva. So yeah, which would not have been good. But we turned into a critical success, and we're able to save the day.
Cheap was
Or
generous.
save ourselves, anyway. Yeah. She was very kind. And it was a fun campaign. I really enjoyed it.
I'm glad.
Indeed. You did good. And yes, I agree with Chris. All of your characters are very, very good. Very likable.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, you did good.
They're great.
Indeed.
I think if I killed off Eva, you guys would have murdered me.
I was
Eva
worried.
is not allowed to die. Ever.
I was worried about Eva, and I was
and
worried about
I was-
Maxi.
Maxi. I was worried about Maxi as well. And Eva. Yes.
Look, part of the power of tabletop RPGs is you as a DM can just sort of look at what the dice is doing and what the game rules are say needs to happen and go, nah,
Also,
we're doing something else.
Also Leslie too. If anything happened to them,
That was
or
when
anything else happened to them.
that was when I first got the sort of pang of like, oh no, things can happen to these characters.
Yeah.
When we found Leslie beaten to a
Yep,
pulp.
they sure can. Yeah. But
When they're off
Minerva,
screen, they're still alive.
Mm,
yeah, but
They
Minerva
still
did her
exist.
flesh tinkering real well and was able to save Leslie. I'm
Just
still
some
gonna think of
old-fashioned flesh tinkering.
I'm still gonna think of surgery as flesh tinkering for a while.
yeah.
That also fits in Borderlands. Flesh
Oh, yeah.
tinkering.
Exactly. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I don't know if this was ever shared or anything, but we also, when we were first starting the Dishonored RPG, Chib had us have like one character who's like a confidant or something, like a character who has a relationship with our character. And I, on a whim, decided, you know what, my character is like in a medical field, and at the time we were playing a lot of like Borderlands and stuff, and he was just on my mind, so I'm just like, yeah, no, my relationship character or confidant or whatever is Dr. Zed, just straight up Dr. Zed. It's just, and like the description was like a medical doctor who lost his medical license for reasons.
Or reasons TM.
Exactly, yeah. And yeah, he was in the game. So that was fun.
And now we might meet him again. Who knows?
Yeah, I hope so. That better be one change in the cheapified version of Borderlands 3. Dr. Zed.
Yeah, I'm making notes of like characters who need to be in there. Dr. Zed is one
Good.
of them.
Excellent, good. Love that.
I have a slight
Like,
concern. Sorry, what?
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, I have a slight concern, which is, you know, I've mentioned before that something about the stories in Borderlands games just completely slide off my brain. I can retain almost no information about them. So I do worry that I'm going to come out the other end of this Borderlands RPG thinking that's the plot of Borderlands 3.
Yes, and you'll be correct.
Yes, absolutely correct.
Absolutely 100% correct.
Okay, just so long as
I
I'm correct,
mean-
it's fine.
Yeah,
Just participating in the long time honored tradition of my city now.
yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
It's the cheap make of Borderlands 3, and I can do
Exactly.
whatever I want, and it's gonna be
Damn right you
really
can.
self-indulgent.
And I love that for you. It's what we deserve. We as in
It's
like the
what
world
we
and stuff.
deserve.
We as a
You,
After
civilization.
having been forced to watch through the Borderlands trailer,
Oh god, yeah.
we
And also
deserve it.
after and the just the new tales and just
Yeah.
god, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they don't deserve it anymore.
No.
I can do it.
They've given up their rights to it.
Also been thinking of just like stupid influencer things I can put into Borderlands 3. Because
Oh, there's
that's
gonna be
one of
so
like
many fucking influencer things.
it's one of the missed opportunities with Borderlands 3 of like you have two like influencer streamers, like YouTubers things, and you do nearly like nothing with the concept other than that they're like always streaming. But like,
Yeah.
come on, you can do stupid shit with that.
And we will.
And we will, yeah. I will come up with all the stupid sponsors they can have.
Good. Love that.
Gonna be all like made up sponsors that are jokes on real sponsors, and then also just Raid Shadow Legends. That just
Raid Shadow. That just yeah.
just Raid
Absolutely.
Shadow Legends.
Hell yeah.
At least one of the sponsors needs to be a multi-level marketing scheme.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Also, for some reason, one of the sale schemes is just really, really nice kitchen knives.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
But for whatever reason, they keep, quote unquote, reviewing them as if they are knives to be stabbing people with.
Yes. Absolutely. Like, you could stab so many people with this knife before it gets dull.
I mean, that's what people in Borderlands would be using them for.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I like the idea though that this is like the one business in the Borderlands universe that's trying not to sell things for killing. It's like no, please, just don't mention the stabbing. It's supposed to be kitchenware. We just
just one
No,
of them
the
like
stabbing
reading
is
off the
absolutely
very
going to be-
boring normal kitchen reel and then just go, but also
But also consider.
perfect for
Yeah, they-
stabbing, honestly.
no.
Mhm.
Yeah,
not the
they
brand.
make
Oh,
all
hold on.
sorts of various kitchen things like forks and knives and spoons and whatnot, but like everyone just keeps buying their knives to stab people with, and they're like, no!
Yeah.
Our brand.
Today's episode is
This
brought
is
to you
just-
by Goodbye Fresh.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Steve is really good, Kiro, by the way.
Yay. Goodbye Fresh gets rid of all your fresh corpses.
So I zoomed out, and Christy, it's always really funny to me looking at. It's always really funny to me looking at Christie's half-finished drawings, because at the top it's like, hyper-realistic man, and then blob line.
It's great.
That's
I
how
love
it goes.
That's how it be. Yeah.
I might have lost steam.
That's okay.
Yeah, fair.
That
It
is
happens.
very
Yeah.
fair.
It's
Absolutely.
just really funny to look at the top half of the man and the bottom half of the man.
Yeah.
That's how art be at times.
Oh, look at little Mafia stoic.
He's not supposed to look like a
I
gangster, but he
love-
does.
He does. He does though.
Did someone take his legs?
It's based on his design in the October and Co thing, where he's just this squat little golem, sort of.
I mean, that doesn't answer my question, considering if he's supposed to be a squat little golem, he could legitimately just, like, swap out and use different legs from day to day.
Yeah. But it's also stoic.
It's also stoic. He just takes whatever legs he can get.
They came for his kneecaps.
He
See,
came
that's got
for
it.
his kneecaps, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, they came for his
Exactly.
kneecaps and he handed them over, because what the fuck ever, he's got spares.
Exactly.
Yeah, I might play around with the idea. I'm just trying to work out how these characters are going to look in the world.
I love
And
it.
also, I've been so focused on my own drawing, I'm just noticing a lot of things now, and am holding the tail, just the pose.
Yeah.
Oh, so cute.
It's so cute.
So cute.
M's design is very, very good. I
Thank
do
you.
it.
It was literal first draft. Did not know what I was doing.
And
good.
you did it first try.
Also,
Mhm.
apparently the same outfit as normal M. I don't know how to
Yeah.
make M look like from the 1920s. I don't know.
And big sweater.
The hoofs
Yeah.
just grew out of the bottom of the pin.
Mhm.
That's all.
God, I'm just imagining Stoic's walk cycle, and it's the silliest looking thing.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
loud.
Clunk,
A
clunk,
lot of
clunk.
concrete scraping on concrete.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
don't think the legs are able to lift those blocks of feet.
I mean, it doesn't even look like he's got knees, so he's either gonna walk sort of like a Lego, or he's just gonna, like, shuffle.
Now I'm imagining, because it's basically just flexible concrete, right? So I'm now imagining those feet like just flip down, and now they're legs. It just waddles away.
Oh my god.
Oh, so when I said like with the like wiggle back and forth, have you ever seen pictures of people demonstrating how the moe heads were probably moved and
Yay.
placed with like the ropes, where it's like,
Mhm.
because the story was, it's like people, Europeans came and it's like, oh, how did these get here? And the locals went like, well, they walked there, and the Europeans are like, oh, that's stupid, rocks can't walk. And then it's like, well, turns out, if all you've got is a bunch of rope pulleys to move things around, one of the effective ways to do that is to pull on one side so it's like moved forward, and then pull on the other side so it's moved forward, and if you do it smoothly enough, it does sort of look like it's walking.
Yay.
I've done a similar thing when I'm trying to move bookshelves. Because they are big and heavy, and I am small.
I don't dare move bookshelves. I know I'm too. They are more powerful than me.
That
Yeah.
yeah,
Valid.
That's
absolutely valid.
fair. Gravitational potential energy is nothing to be sniffed at.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Yeah, or you might just have a bear fall out of a tree and land on you.
Ah,
Yeah.
Bear, what are you doing at the tree?
Yeah.
Apparently there is one species of bear where its singular known human kill count is from someone going, oh, I'm gonna shoot the bear, and then the bear got shot and fell out of the tree and landed on them.
Oh dear lord, why? They shot it from below.
I guess. Like, it's up in a tree,
Ugh.
and it's like, cool.
Let's throw pine cones at us.
Yeah.
Actually, you can toss them lightly. I like pine cones.
Just don't light them on fire first, they tend to explode.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Have you never seen that?
No. I tend not to send
They,
my...
boy.
yeah. They do.
Mm.
Yeah, pine cone plus fire equals boom.
I didn't
Oh,
know.
I-
I
all over
missed
the
a bit
place.
of that conversation because I spaced out a bit. Bears
Fair.
explode.
Yes, same. Chrissy. It was also
I
just
mean-
like, what's exploding? The bear?
I mean, you could probably explode a bear, but no, I'm talking pine cones. If you light a pine cone, if a pine cone is exposed to too much fire, they tend to explode.
Mm-hmm.
And some trees use that to their advantage.
I've traded Michael for a lighter.
I don't have a lighter, I'm afraid. If you give me a pine cone, you will be lighter.
Huh.
Let's see how long we can maintain this awkward silence after a bad joke.
Hmm.
I did that but I
Also-
don't think you heard the effects.
Oh,
Oh, we
I
can
heard
do
that.
a ba-dum.
I didn't hear. Boo. Rude.
Do a ba-dum and chill. Also, this is one of the rare instances where I don't hate the drawing.
Yeah.
This feeling is weird. That's a good one. Yeah.
It's a good run, Kiro. You
It's
did
good.
amazing.
But I'm happy with it, considering
Yeah.
it was I'm trying to draw a real person.
Yeah, that's
I'm
hard.
happy.
Yeah.
It is very hard.
Yeah.
Cool. And I'm glad that you recognized who it was, Jeeb.
Yeah. It's the boy,
It's the boy from the thing.
Mr. Sailor
The
Boy.
baby.
Mr. Sailor Boy from the Strangers and the Things.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate
Items.
it. Yeah. And I'm looking at everybody's drawings and I love so much.
Yeah. It's
It's
a
so
good body.
good. They're so good.
Gendrodi.
I won't even mention cheap shapes because I'm just
Cheap
tired
shapes are
at this point.
cheap shapes are incredible, but also, Christy, consider your studies are also absolutely incredible,
Yes.
and I adore.
So good.
Yeah.
That
I'm
torso
good at
is
details, I'm not
insane,
good at
and I
shapes.
love
Yeah, the torso and the face and
Yeah.
just God, yeah.
The hatching on, like, directional hatching and all that. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've gotten to the point where I don't even know how to compliment it. I just point it out and go, that,
Yes.
that, you know?
Give
That-
me.
That's very good. How do this, that.
Now, why are you quoting shapes, Chris?
What?
Cheap
You're very
shapes.
good at shapes. Cheebs
You are very good at
shapes are amazing.
What is that supposed to mean?
You're also
RTOS
shapes are very-
shapes.
yes.
Shapes. Don't worry, I don't think it says anywhere in Twitch's terms of service about fawn presenting nipples. I think we're good.
Yeah, no. I think that's fine.
Yeah, no.
Just
I think
Holy
the
zoom in on
mouth
it, and we'll see their
underneath it
eyes.
takes care of it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Actually, you might be in a weird situation where the more permissible the person checking, the more likely you are to get sort of struck down for that. Because like somebody who is not permissible at all would look at that and go, "Oh, it's a monster. It's clearly not supposed to be sexual." But somebody who is permissible is like, "Well, that could come
Hold
under the
on a
sexual
People would
content."
disagree. Many people would disagree that monsters are not sexual. Have you been to Tumblr?
Yeah,
FPN.
people have been really reblogging and liking that Mox picture.
Oh fuck
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's good. Hell yeah.
Then you've got a lot of it getting attention on Blue Sky as well. You've been on there for like 5 minutes, and people are like,
Oh, yeah.
"Yes."
You have
More of
found
this,
the monster
please.
fuckers.
Yes.
I found the
There-
monster fuckers and I'm
There are
trying
many,
to
and they
feed
are
them.
everywhere.
To be fair, you're using the
Yes.
hashtag now, so that's good.
Yeah, for Tumblr I was like, fuck subtlety. I'll just hashtag monster fucking. This is
Get
fine.
Yeah.
your audience.
That's right. They are there. Get them. Hell yeah.
Just present them with a monster and go, you wanna fuck them?
Yeah, you do. That said, I was also I kind of like woke up with this idea. I don't know why I woke up with it, but just an idea. You probably already thought of it. I don't know, but for character for October drawings, Mogs.
Yeah, Mogs is already on the list. Mogs is one of the
What-
first ones on the list.
Well, I mean for like cheap to draw.
For
Like
cheap
Mogs
to
and
draw,
very-
yeah.
Oh, right, yeah,
For the
Jeebs.
month.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna
Like,
be an interesting
A month of Mogs. just putting the idea out there, but no pressure or anything.
Mogstober.
Moxtober.
Yeah, Mogtober.
Definitely gonna have to take some like outfit suggestions then.
That's dangerous.
It's up to you. Honestly, it's up to you what kind of what character you want to draw for the month,
Yeah.
or even if you want to do that again.
You've got
Oh,
your
yeah.
new stomach friend here as well.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
You got any other
I'm
ones?
New
still laughing
stomach
over I can
friend.
take them. I love them. They're very good. I love their design.
Thank you.
Oop, the snoot.
And
And
I'm
the
sure
paws.
the monster fuckers will also love them too if you decide to make more art of them. They will eat them up.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm aiming for. Trying to reach an audience.
Fuck yeah. Do it. You got this.
I'm now just imagining like this sort of business strategy meeting of like, we need to find our audience, make sure our product gets out there. It's like Cheeb comes in with a flipboard with just Mogs on it.
Yeah. Mogs and this.
Mogs
this
just
Mark
keeps-
and just an arrow towards the tits, like tits.
Mm.
This is what the people
Question
want.
mark.
It cuts back to the boardroom, all these people sitting around a table, there's a pause, and then they all stand up and give a standing ovation.
Hell yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it does look like a lot of people do want to be right there in the tits. So pointing at the tits and saying, "Here's where
Yeah.
here's where they are." Yes.
Here's where they are.
Absolutely.
Go
Yeah.
for it. Oh.
Something, the quickest way to a man's heart.
Through the tits.
I also keep thinking I
Not
saw
wrong.
like a meme. I mean, you're not wrong there, but also that saying always makes me think of meme picture I saw where the fastest way to a man's heart is through the fifth intercostal on the midclavicular line, or intercostal on the midclavicular line, which is just medical jargon for go right through the ribs. But it makes me laugh.
Medical jargon for the tits.
For the tits, exactly. Yes.
Yeah, gotta go through the ribs, and then the tits are right there. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
might as well
Hell yeah.
make a pit stop, hang out for a bit.
Are you adding a quote?
What are you doing, Chris?
Nope, just
He's adding
correcting.
a quote, I think. Okay.
No, I'm not adding a quote. I'm correcting past mistakes.
Okay, gotcha. What? Okay.
Sorry, I've been looking up things in
Ah.
a thesaurus to try and find the word I was actually supposed to say.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
How dare you?
Easily. I do it all the time.
Hell yeah.
Oh no!
Oh.
It has more friends. It has more friends. It does not want more friends, but it has them.
But what if friend?
Friend. More friend.
So the problem is you got the little drone things. They do look a little bit like love hearts. So
Yeah.
it's like slime loves Murderbot.
Yeah, they do kind of look like it. It's not intentional, but yeah.
Everyone loves Murderbot. There's a whole slew of humans that all love Murderbot.
Correct. Yes. Every single human that, or pretty much every single human that Murderbot has to protect, eventually loves Murderbot.
Well,
And
Murderbot
also-
does protect them. So, you
Yeah.
know.
And also, machines as well. They love Murderbot too.
Yeah. Hey, is that a good time to call it an evening? Or afternoon or morning or
Yeah,
whatever your time
sorry,
zone
I'm
is?
zoning out.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
No worries.
Good,
All good.
good times were had.
Yes.
Now, what?
Indeed.
Murderbot, you alright there?
He's fine. They're fine. They don't want
Oh,
to.
okay.
They don't want to.
No,
Listen,
go back,
I
go
do
back.
them one at a time. Stop perceiving them. They don't want to be seen.
I mean, to be fair, I know at least part of Murderbot's eyes are not organic material, so it might be able to move them
It could, yeah.
separately from each other. It might not result in anything useful as far as their brain is concerned, but then again, they
Yeah.
can.
They can do those magic eye things.
It also can take in multiple visual inputs from like cameras and whatnot and handle
Yeah,
all
exactly.
that. So
It
I
is-
don't know.
It's not looking direct. Yeah, it is looking through the cameras. Yes, actually, but yeah. Anyway, yes. I felt like I should move the eye.
I just like doing it one at a time.
And yeah, no, I had to do them one at a time. I didn't have like the symmetric. There's not. I couldn't. I don't know if there's a symmetrical tool or anything, and I didn't want to risk trying to move them both and then fucking it up more.
You can, I think you can.
Yeah.
Hang on.
I don't know.
You do. Oh yeah, if you hold down Shift when you're selecting things, you can.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't have a
Yeah,
shift. I'm drawing on iPad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I don't have those nifty shortcuts you guys have.
Wow, Chris.
Sorry.
Flexing. You're flexing.
Keyboard elitist here.
No, it's fine. It's okay. It's all good. No worries.
I am
Anyway.
looking to get one of those keyboards for an iPad so you can get shortcuts. A
Yeah.
special Procreate keyboard.
Ooh.
Oh hell yeah! That's
Yeah.
exciting.
But yeah, anyway.
Anyway, thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for stream times. 'Twas lovely.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Stream shall return Tuesday morning with July stuffs, and then Tuesday evening with lie stuffs.
Lie.
July and do you lie? Do you lie? There's something
Mhm.
there.
That might be.
Then- The shade.
I
Time
was gonna
for
put
all the
down.
lies.
I was typing out July, but like Jew and then lie as in lie, and it just looks like Julie.
Yeah. This is Julie. Yeah.
It's just Julie.
Yeah, Julie. Everybody look forward to Julie.
Yeah.
Julie.
Indeed.
That's my Khajiit name. But yeah, hope everyone has a lovely one. Thanks for chilling and hanging and having a lovely time,
Yeah.
hopefully. And
Thank you.
yeah, bye
Have a good
everybody.
one. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.